Y'all, I went on my first Disney cruise with my family through the Caribbean over Thanksgiving, so of course I have to show y'all what all it offered. The ship we sailed on was the Disney Fantasy, which has 14 decks and can hold up to 4,000 passengers. It was a week-long cruise which went to Cozumel, Cayman Islands, Jamaica, and a Disney-owned private island in the Bahamas. After boarding the ship, I made my way to my cabin, which was on deck 6 aft, which just means at the back of the ship. Y'all, I loved this room. It was large and had 2 bathroom areas, and since my brother and I were sharing the cabin, it was helpful for us to get ready at the same time. The bed was very comfortable, and there was a couch that also folded down into a second bed, but my favorite part of the room was definitely the balcony for watching sunsets. I will say, because it was at the back of the ship, there was a lot of vibration from the engines, which would occasionally wake me up. It was then time to explore the ship. There was a main pool area with water slides, putt-putt, and a basketball court, and there was also a private pool area for adults only if they just needed to get away from all the kids for a little bit. Lunch was served on the same deck as the pool area, which was convenient, but I will say the food was hit or miss. Some was really good and some wasn't. Also, they didn't change the variety up much throughout the week, so we kept eating the same thing. But there was a lot on offer for both breakfast and lunch, so it was easy to find something that I liked, and also pretty easy to eat healthy as well, which I was surprised about. But I knew I was gonna stuff myself like a pig all cruise, so luckily there was a gym on board, which was pretty large, and they also offered complimentary spin and hit classes that I like. After getting familiar with the ship, it was then time to get ready for dinner. There are 3 restaurants on the ship called Enchanted Garden, Royal Court, and Animator's Palette. They do rotational dining, which means you dine in a different restaurant each night, which was pretty cool to experience. And of course, all of the food is included, so you can eat as much as you want. There's 2 dinner seatings. One is at 5:45 and the other is at 8:15, which I didn't mind, but usually the entertainment and live shows overlapped one of the dinners, so the timing of everything was sort of annoying, to be honest. And again, some of the food at the dinners was really good, but some of it was awful. The highlights for me were the snails, the scallops, the lobster, and the turkey and stuffing for Thanksgiving dinner, which I tore up, y'all. The ship had a few bars and clubs for adults only, so you could hang out after dinner. There was a cool champagne bar called Ooh La La that looked like it would be on a Parisian street and would have live music as well. There was also a Venice-themed bar called La Piazza that looked like a carousel, which was my favorite. Now for kids, there was a sweet shop that served candies and gelato, but it did cost extra. Also, the pictures hanging around the ship actually doubled as an interactive scavenger hunt where you have to solve a crime. So one night, my niece and I ran around the ship trying to solve the mystery, and if y'all are wondering, it was Jafar who stole all the lost paintings. One thing I did love about the ship was how pretty it was at night with all of the lights and festivities. They would put on entertainment on the top deck, including a fireworks display, which was amazing. They also put on several live musicals in the Walt Disney Theater, which was a 2-story theater with a massive stage and plenty of seating. The musicals I watched were Aladdin, Frozen, and Disney's Believe, which personally was my favorite. Overall, it was a really fun time with my family and a great Disney experience.